Now, within the next few minutes, I'll be walking you through how you can trade professionally, starting for a complete beginner level, from a complete beginner perspective, through to trading as a complete pro trader. And we'll be trying to achieve this stuff within the next few minutes. So I'll be filtering out every single information you don't need and concentrate on only the information you need to cash out from the market at least every single day. So I'll be checking every single perspective, starting from the beginner level through to the intermediate level and through to the pro level, right? So we'll just be looking at every single perspective, and we won't just be talking right here. We'll be doing everything live now, moving step by step. Now, the amount of your capital doesn't really matter, because just as little as $10, you can actually scale up with what I'm about to show you now. So not to waste so much time, if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place, just like that. So not to waste so much time, let's dive in now. Boom. Okay guys, now this is what we're actually having. Now, starting from the beginner level, there are just two major stuffs you need to know or master, right? Now, there are a lot of things around the beginner level, but I'm telling you the only thing that you need to be able to cash out from the market as a beginner. Now, the very first thing you need is this. You need to understand how trend line works, right? Now, you need to be able to plot trend line when it's going up and when it's going down. That's the first. Now, the second is you must be able to use indicators, right? That's the indicators that are there under the custom indicators or just the system indicators, things like that, right? So we have several types of indicators, but the one that is usually extremely accurate for my years of trading is actually a moving average. And that's why we're just going to be putting a moving average. The first moving average we'll be using is what we're calling a simple moving average of 50. And the second one we'll be using is a smooth moving average of 93, right? Now, this particular moving average combination is deadly accurate. Boom. Okay guys, now this is exactly what we're having currently. Now, won't waste so much time on this particular stuff because it's actually very, very easy to use, right? Now, the red one here is actually a simple moving average of 50, like I already told you, right? And the bottom one, which is blue, is actually a smooth moving average of 93, exactly 93. Now, the way this stuff works is very, very easy. It's why it's actually perfect for beginners to cash out from the market smoothly without any issues. Now, the market drops below it, a new candlestick forms below it, I go into a trade, provided that the line is red, right? Which is actually a simple moving average, right? It drops below, I simply go into a trade. I don't need anything. I can just cash maybe like 2 candlestick or 3 candlestick because I'm just starting, I'm still a beginner, I just want to cash out. But then if you already have some bit of extra knowledge, then you can decide to catch it towards this particular level, right? Which you would have made a lot. And then when it comes towards this particular spot and hit it, same thing, we just want to buy, right? We want to buy, right? On this particular stuff, it touches it, I want to buy, I buy, and then I pick 1 or 2 more candlesticks, or then I wait for it to hit this particular spot here, this is my red line that's here, and I'm also out of the trade, right? It comes, it hits it, after which it played back up towards this particular spot. Right now, it hits my red line and I'm good. I'm out of this trade. It's that easy, guys. It's just that easy. Same thing, you can use that here. It closes up below this, or a new candlestick got created below. I hold it until it hit the spot and I'm good to go. So that if we'll actually look at this particular stuff, you can notice that a new candlestick just got created below this, right? So what am I supposed to do? Go into the trade, hold for 1, 2 candlesticks, or just wait for it to come hit my blue line and I'm out of the trade. But then it has already moved, right? It has already moved a while for a while, right? So this candlestick is almost closing also, so let me just wait for it to push down, hit my blue line, and then I can go in for the buy, right? Just simple, or just using a moving averages only. Boom. Okay guys, now this is what we're having currently. You can actually see just drop down, just like we said. It went to hit a blue line, right? Meaning that it just hit a smooth moving average, right? So what are we supposed to do? We're just going to buys, right? Wait for, we can just catch maybe like 3, 4 candlesticks, or let's just make life easier for yourself when you hit this particular. Boom. Okay guys, now this is what you're having currently, right? So you can actually see this particular stuff, right? It just hit a level smoothly just like that, right? It just went to hit what they call it, a red moving average just like that, right? That's a simple moving average. You can actually see that, right? Now on the normal now, right, on the beginner level, I should just be out of this trade, just pick a few hundreds and I'm out of this trade, right? Smoothly just like that. Now that will lead us to how we can extend to hold for a little more time, right? Now guys, if all you just want is just to remain just trade, pick few hundreds using just simple moving average, then it's cool. Now the only thing about this is, the only disadvantage about moving averages all the time is that sometimes it tends to lag, right? It tends to lag, so it can be behind, right, while the candlesticks are already far gone, right? Or sometimes the accuracy might not be top notch, the accuracy might not be extremely perfect, right? Now that's just the disadvantage of using moving average. But then if you want to perfect the skill and scale up profit and increase accuracy and all of those stuff, then you will need to skip out of the beginners level and get into the intermediate, right? Now on the intermediate level, this is where you master trend line the more, breakout and retest, right? Support and resistance. Just concentrate only on a breakout and retest, right? That's just what we concentrate on, just to make this video very short and concentrate on the things that matters, right? So that in this case, this particular stop pushed up like this. Now we're expecting it to close. It closes above, it pushes up a bit and then drops back down towards this level. That's what we call a retest. So what we're just going to do now is to wait for the breakout to complete, because the breakout isn't completed yet. The breakout completes, wait for a retest to occur. If it doesn't occur, then we'll just look for another one, right? But I think it should occur because it's been happening like that all through the chart, right? So it occurs. After that, we can simply just stomp into the trade again. Boom. Okay guys, now this is exactly what we're having. Now if you notice, we still have our moving averages around the spot, right? Now for the intermediate level, you can use this particular stuff, but you really don't need it, right? Because now you know your trend lines, you know how it works, you know your breakout and retest, you know your demand and supply level, so we really don't need it, right? So let's take it out. Now if you notice, it came, hit, it pushed up, crossed this abnormal level, came back to retest the level. So what's that telling you? It wants to gain momentum to do what? So just continue pushing up like that. It's why in this particular level, as an intermediate trader, you simply need your normal support and resistance. You need to understand how it works. Number two is you need to have a deeper knowledge of trend line, right? You need to understand how trend lines and the rest work. You need to understand how a breakout and retest work. In this case, boom, this resistance was broken. It pushed up smoothly, came back to retest it, and now we're just expecting to continue the uptrend, which is already moving, right? Smoothly just like that. So let's come into this particular trade now. Boom. Okay guys, now this is exactly what we're having currently. If we check out this particular stuff, we notice that this movement have been really smooth, right? Now look at the stuff. It actually just took off from the level which we're at there at this particular spot, right? It just took off and just kept pushing up and just kept pushing up smoothly just like that. And then that leads us to our third level, which is our pro level, right? So our pro level trading. Now for our pro level trading, there are some major stuffs we need to understand. Number one is we must understand how institutional levels actually work, right? Like our order block and the rest of stuff like that. Now number two, we must understand how reversals work, right? That's reversals in the market. The market is going up and suddenly it starts pushing down. Trades like that, you can cash thousands and thousands from them. You must understand candlesticks levels, right? You must understand the levels at which a candlestick must get to before it starts going down, and the level it must get to before it starts going back up, or a level where it doesn't want to go up or down. You must understand how patterns work, right? The candlestick patterns, your morning star, your evening star, your bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, your dodgy candlestick. You must understand exactly how this stuff works. But since we can practice every scenario here, we'll just only look at the one that is very visible already on the chart. If you look at this particular stuff, what's very visible here is actually an institutional level, right? Now how do we see that? We just noticed that this particular stuff was playing around this region, right? It pushed up, dropped down, pushed up, dropped down. Now it's trying to leave the zone, but it just can't leave the zone. But finally, it decided to leave the zone, right? And where did it do that? At this particular spot, right? Boom. Okay, guys. Now, this is exactly what we're having currently. So this particular stuff was supposed to push down through to hit the order block completely. But sometimes we have something around order blocks where that it doesn't fully complete before a lot of buyers start storming into the market, right? So everyone is storming. And so instead of it completing to hit that particular spot, it starts pushing up, and that's what's happening now, right? So what are we just going to do? We can see a bullish engulfing, right? So even if I don't understand the technicality behind it, I can already see that this stuff is dropping, and suddenly, boom, my bullish engulfing. So what am I waiting for? I can easily just storm into the trade. It's why understanding how the candlestick patterns work is very, very important. And boom. Okay, guys, so this is exactly what we're having now. You can actually see this particular stuff, right? It just kept pushing and just kept pushing smoothly, just like that. So that we're actually using our unlimited leverage just before you ask, and then we're paying for what we're actually paying for zero spread. Also, that's because we are using zero spread, so we're actually paying commission for zero spread. So if you notice, we've used almost all our capital to pay for zero spread. And if you actually check out this stuff, we're actually running approximately 47k currently, just like that, right? So this stuff should keep pushing up smoothly, just like that, right? Because there's no sign of it dropping down at all. There's no sign of any reversal yet. That's why you need to understand how reversals work. If you don't understand how reversals work, you can just watch our previous video smoothly, just like that. Okay, guys, let's actually zoom up this particular trade now. We actually have about 46k currently at about this spot, smoothly, just like that, guys. This was actually really smooth, right? This was actually really smooth. So that's just how this pack actually goes. So we're able to just move straight from complete beginner level up gradually until we scaled up into our pro trading, just like that. So guys, you can simply just watch this video over and over again if you don't understand exactly how some concepts in this place were actually explained. So guys, if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that'll be dropping out from this place, just like that. And if you actually want to get funded to trade on a prop firm account from $3,000 to $100,000, you can actually just go on the tradercapital.com to actually get an account there. So that's just how this podcast actually goes, guys. Bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.